Well, this is the last flying Canadian-built Lancaster, built in April 1945, and flew with the Royal Canadian Air Force for 19 years. Did not see wartime service as the war was ending in 45, but flew on the east coast of Canada for 19 years in maritime search and rescue. And we built 430 before the war ended, and one a day came off the line, and 10,000 young men and women built these airplanes. It was probably the largest airplane built in Canada at that time.
The latest restoration includes 3 freshly overhauled Merlin engines at a total cost of $600,000.
The engines are being restored, is that
right?
Yeah,
well, right now we're in the midst of putting 3 freshly overhauled engines on the airplane. Each overhaul is $200,000.
But the museum continues to face financial challenges. The increasing costs associated with preserving the invaluable collection in an airworthy and flying condition is an ongoing pressure.
The museum has grown into Canada's largest flying museum, World War II primarily. We have about 45 aircraft. We need about a $5.5 million a year budget to operate the museum. This is a Grumman Avenger aircraft, and it's actually an aircraft that saw service in Canada with the Royal Canadian Navy. It was carrier-based. We're just about to fly this airplane for the first time this year, hopefully after a 10-year restoration, which was primarily done by our volunteers under the leadership of our chief engineer, Jim Van Dyke.
Next in line for restoration is the newly acquired Spitfire. To get this aircraft into flying condition will be a multi-year project that will cost approximately $2.5 million.
We're raising the funds now, and we're asking the public and our members at large to help us put this airplane back in the air.
Officials say these expenses are well-founded in the continued preservation of Canada's military history.
We fly it in memory of all those, the duty, the service, and the sacrifice of all those who served in time of need when their country called them to service.
Donations or reservations to fly in one of these planes can be made online or by visiting the museum here in Hamilton. At the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum, Audra Brown, City News.